going in circles.
That's the only thing to talk about other than the update. Like,
someone say there's gonna be an update?
I'm supposed to be the 17th.
I think I said there's supposed to be an update.
Fucking connection issues.
Oh my god.
No, don't worry, they'll fix it in 4 weeks, don't worry.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born.
What are we in? This is a POI?
At any cost.
Where's the anti-craft? Anti-aircraft.
Save your life.
You see lasers in the sky.
I don't know, I was looking for that.
I love strategy
wow.
balls bouncing. This game
Yeah.
is so joyous and
It's probably
fun.
this one. I don't know which direction it's in. Wait, yep, okay.
Apparently the Eagle has a health, like, if it's still within range of the AA guns, it'll completely, like,
Okay,
it
so this
loses
is the...
enough health from the AA guns, it can, like, dump its load early and, like, drop things short with bar.
Okay, so I think it's this.
Southwest, 200 meters.
Let's find out.
I have a bunch of
that just-
over, and I honestly did not expect it. I'm not, like, socialized.
Oh, correct.
That's it right there, yeah.
Oh, I whiffed.
I just started shooting into the woods.
I know, I just hear your HMG emplacement going crazy.
Basically, without a huge discussion on balance again, I'm gonna go through everything that changes, probably in the whole
Oh,
first
what is that
week of the
balance?
update drop.
That's what's up. I don't know. I've honestly I've kind of just stopped watching most Helldivers videos. It's just people like doing posting or being like, oh yeah, so this is the stuff that's happening with Helldivers, but also Space Marine releases in 2 days, guys.
That's
I
always
can't wait
my
to stream
favorite.
Space Marine.
Did your people in the comments
Dude,
know Space Marine?
Dude, no. Here's the thing that I find funny, right? Everybody's all
Here's
hyped
a
up Space
help
Marines. I
up.
get on YouTube and I watch 8 minutes of Space Marines 2 PvP. It's a dude just walking through corridors, getting in an engagement like a TF2 heavy, and then dying, and then walking through corridors again. And I'm like,
Have you seen the little thing where they like, because it's a third-person shooter, they just like stand up next to a wall and just look around the corner?
That's kind of funny. That's actually really funny.
So people you just have people camping corners.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Space Marines 2. See, what I'm interested in is the Forever Winter, which is honestly more akin to the gameplay loop of Helldivers and Tarkov than whatever people think Space Marines 2 is going to be. And I had a couple of people ask, hey, are you going to do Space Marines 2? And I'm like, no, because I'm not really that interested in it. I don't like predatory business practices where they charge $100 for an edition of a game for $4 in early access. And I didn't see anything that really caught me. I didn't see any gameplay that caught me. I mean, Helldivers gameplay caught me really hard. Like, I knew I was going to like this game. And the Forever Winter is the other game that I'm planning. Like, no one's talking about it in the Helldivers community. I mean, there's a few people, like, within the Forever Winter Discord that were clearly Helldivers players, but,
I just think like your Forever Winter is way closer to Helldivers than like this Space Marine. Like,
yeah, except you're not as powerful, and you don't have a giant destroyer supporting you.
which is like the point of Helldivers. Is like you're looking weak. Like for this like Helldivers 2 is that way.
I've heard the the ancient saying. I've heard the yonder call of the SM2 beast on the wind and how it's gonna kill Helldivers. And I'm just like,
Dude, that's the thing that's even more hilarious is Helldivers 2 is in a different genre. Helldivers 2 is in its own genre. This game, there is no game like Helldivers 2. You want a game like Helldivers 2? Go play Helldivers 1. That's all you got.
It's like a little itch, you know?
There's not, it isn't comparable.
Also, I'm gonna go north because I think it's radar station. Sam side up here. Or C. Yeah, here's radar station.
Ship located. North.
There we go.
Anybody got anything for cannon turrets?
Ow! Yeah, I've got 110s. Watch this bucket real quick. Bucket!
Kobe.
I'll take care of the other one too. I love 110s.
Hold on.
I'm very, very disappointed in the change they made. But
I had a line, but I can't see through the rainstorm now.
hold on, I'll get them to rotate.
I got it, I got it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a tank coming in.
Requesting air support.
Dude, the spike plant is killing me. I'm a grown-ass man and some bubblegum bushes are killing me.
I mean, regardless of what I'm playing, the whole idea is like, I want to share games that I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing Helldivers 2. I don't enjoy its technical issues, but I enjoy playing it regardless of the balance. Like, the technical issues are unacceptable and annoy me. The fact that Alv and Britt can't play together today because of a server technical issue is beyond infuriating.
Calling down supply. Helldivers never die.
Did we ever figure out Al's issues yesterday?
Dude, can my grenades please
It's-
make it into the hole? Sorry, I'm trying to...
It's honestly the issues he's having. I looked it up. A bunch of other people are having issues on the Steam forums with activity recently, and it's not him. There's a bunch of people that like something changed recently.
No, 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 no.
I feel like it's been the last couple of days that I have seen a lot of people, like you had connection issues.
Yeah, I never had problems quick matching. I couldn't play yesterday morning.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I,
they somehow always mess up stuff.
but, I mean, you know, something, 8-year-old. I can't say anything that hasn't already been said by hundreds of others.
Yeah, I mean, the best way I describe Helldivers is it's a great game wrought by technical issues.
Which is
And
true.
people freak out too much about the balance.
Suck it.
It's a unique game with unique enemies and unique mechanics that you can't get anywhere else. You can't get this experience. It's much like when I played PlanetSide back in the day. There's no other game that plays like PlanetSide 2 did when it had...
What the hell?
When it-
Didn't that have like
when
a
it
bunch
was-
of bugs too?
It did have a bunch of bugs, but it had gameplay loop that was different. There's no other game where I could walk into a building and there would be 50 real people trying to defend it in front of my face. There's no other game where I go on a 400 kill streak versus real players, like summon the fucking aircraft carrier. And those things are dead and gone because the population's dead and the game is changed.
Yeah, what was the player count for that game? I think it had to be-
The most it would ever have on the Emerald server, which is the USC server I played on, would be about 2 or 3 maps full, so somewhere around 2,000 to 3,000 players on the server that I played on. And in most of the game's life, it would be able to. There would be one map that was full with 1,000 players, and then a second one that spilled over that wasn't as full.
It's actually sick though. I didn't realize it was that many per like map. You know?
It would be crazy. So that's split up between 3 factions. It was really cool. And now they don't have the population to maintain all but like 1 or 2 servers right now.
Is that what's the trench game? That's like
Foxhole?
yeah. Is that
No.
kind of that?
Yeah, it's like that, but not as much on the whole logistics side. PlanetSide doesn't have a lot of logistics. It's a lot of like respawning and using quick travel with aircraft. Actually, driving down the road to the next base in PlanetSide is the slowest and least efficient way to
Heading
play.
north, southwest, far.
But yeah, I mean, right now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to abandon Helldivers for another game, but I'm going to play and record the Forever Winter on...
Play video games that you think are fun. And like, why do people take it so seriously? Like,
That's the first thing.
Good game. Like, this is a hobby. Like, this is for fun time. Like, if you take video
Well,
games
technically
so
it's June's
seriously,
job
you
here.
probably need to... Yeah, but like, Exactly, but like, does somebody want to watch somebody play a game that they fucking hate? They're not having fun
No.
playing? No.
See, the thing is,
exactly.
I wanted back in the day. I decided to share PlanetSide because crazy and fun things happened in it, and then I decided to share Helldivers because it's the same thing. Crazy and fun things happen in it, and now I'm like, now I want to play the Forever Winter when it comes out, and I know it's gonna be a jank game, and I know it's gonna have bad FPS. But I'm capable of playing both. I have enough time to do both, and Helldivers has so much stuff. For anybody who's still listening to this rant, Helldivers has so much stuff leaked in the Helldivers Leak subreddit. And there's so much coming to this game in terms of, like, enemies and weapons and potential clan and platoon systems. And in addition,
Yeah, what you said earlier looks sick, actually.
all the Illuminate stuff. I mean, if you want to spoil yourself, you can go check out the Helldivers Leaks Discord or their subreddit. They have a Discord and they have a subreddit. It's wild. It's wild. Like, Helldivers is far from over yet. Like, people doubt this game all the time, but they definitely shouldn't.
Hold up.
I
Alright.
think that a lot of
No, I'm debating if I want to sacrifice myself for more samples or not. Just for Brit.
How'd you like to see some freedom?
But go for it, yeah.
Requesting air support.
I think a lot of where the whole this game, I think, from is this is a very community game. I don't have any grenades, dude. Like, I think it's just mostly because it's a very community-oriented game. It really isn't itself without the community. It's mostly because of the devs, to be honest. Like, they kind of enable a lot of it because they're not assholes, pardon my French, but...
When a game is unique and different, what happens is people want it to be something. They want it to be what they believe it should be. Especially when the balance swings around a lot, because then everybody's like, well, things change, here's what I thought it should have been like. And then they speculate and argue and freak out. And I saw this a lot in the PlanetSide community. It was a very unique game. Everybody had their own unique take on how things should be balanced. To a point where a fucking YouTuber became the developer of the game, and his takes and ideas became the balance of the game. He has since quit that position. Fucking Rel. Fuck Rel. So bad. We're raising flags against bots?
I just think it's weird to, like...
But Helldivers has the same thing. It's a unique game, so everybody has their own take on balance.
I just think it's weird to have, like, alright, you pick up Helldivers because you love the way it originally played, which is from the devs, and now you want the devs to, like, change it to your needs, you know? Like... That's
why I'm a strong opinion of developers sticking to their guns on what their vision is for the game. Because what happens is you pander to the vocal minority or the lowest common denominator, and what makes your game unique goes away. So yes, the game does need to be fun. Yes, I think when you take away player control in any game and player agency, for example, point in case is an old discussion, World of Warcraft stun mechanics. At launch, there was no diminishing returns on stuns, so a player in player combat could stun and stun lock a player for upwards of a minute. It took away the player control completely. Ragdolling in Helldivers is the same mechanic. It takes away the player control completely. So reducing moments like that just make the game more enjoyable. There still needs to be a threat from enemies ragdolling you and exploding you away, but when you get into a chain ragdoll mode where you're sliding 100 feet on the ground to be hit by a second rocket, you slide another 100 feet on the ground to get hit by a light rocket on a Devastator to popping 20 feet in the air.
Whoa. What the hell?
You know, that kind of gameplay needs to go away. Just because it's not fun or skill-based, it's just RNG. And that's a mechanic in PlanetSide I talked about a lot, which is, it's a gameplay balance philosophy that I don't like. It's called, if you exist, you die.
Is that bot drop on you guys?
Yes.
I might call extract. Not that we have to, like, basically...
I haven't even been thinking this whole mission, dude. I'm on autopilot right now.
It's been pretty basic of a mission.
It is difficulty 7 for you.
It's true.
Hurry, get the samples.
I don't know. I think a lot of people's problems with EOF and just the most recent patches and stuff in general is just the devs kind of going back on their word. Like, they say they'll do one thing and then they hear us, and then, like, I know I sound like a YouTube comment right now. But
no,
I mean,
they definitely, there was definitely some of that. They said they were going to do this, they said they were going to approve and change, and yada yada, and what happened is, and it's a combination of factors. One, the people who said the big major things like that were on vacation. They were gone. The team was a 50% to 75% team on autopilot. Now, the other thing too about the flamethrower changes, I mentioned this in 2 different videos. They changed the flamethrower because they needed to change the flamethrower mechanics to work with the new Warbond weapon. It was obviously a band-aid fix so that they would just mechanically work with the primary weapon and the secondary weapon.
It would have been so broken if they'd released, like, if they didn't fix it. Like, and the secondary would have been able to kill a charger.
And here's the second thing. The reason why chargers were dying so fast is because of a hitbox issue where the charger's hitbox was extending beyond its body while it was moving. And so all they did was fix their own bug, but it changed the gameplay. So they gotta work on how the game feels, and I have faith in them to figure this out. They're doing playtests, they're doing internal playtests, they have moderators and different members in isolated playtests for the game.
I'm also very confident that they can figure it out. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of hearing the community bitching. Like,
that's why you should just stop paying attention.
Like, recently...
Yeah, for real. Fair
enough.
The problem is you're talking and complaining about discussions you had on the official Helldivers Discord, and the community discussions there have been completely asinine.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of...
Oh shit.
Like, I don't want to oversimplify it or anything, but a lot of, like, any of the talk around the game recently has just been, hey, it's cool to be a part of the Piss and Moan Club.
Yeah,
Toxicity is like a,
I was just like, that's why I'm just of the opinion, is game fun? Play game. Game not fun? Don't play game.
Alien, you just crashed out.
Oh, yeah, I'm...
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
We got examples though.
Point in case, connectivity issues. Point in case I'm inside the ship and it says failed to extract. You know, stuff like that.
I mean, a lot of it is worth pissing and moaning about, but, I mean, it's...
I don't think so. All the discussions about balance are a complete and utter fucking waste of time, honestly. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. It's really about, like, what I want out of this game is less crashes, more stability, more connectivity, and more content. Most of these weapons and stratagems aren't as bad as people make it out to be. The only one that's egregious right now is the flamethrower has a hitbox issue with the rear chargers currently. That does not work at all. You have to aim at the top of the tail of a charger. That needs to be changed. That's really the only thing I can think of.
And I leveled up. Woohoo!
The rest of it can be mitigated and avoided by using your stratagems properly, or using a different variety of stratagems, or having a different team composition. People freak out about the balance. I don't know why. I don't know who these people are that are like so...
People that need to touch grass. People that need to touch grass. They need to go outside, go for a walk, get a hobby other than video games, because so many people are just like, they're fucking just internet people. That
I am not... Yeah, I'm not emotionally invested in the balance of this game like some people. I think I didn't die.
Get so upset. Like, they just sit there with their fucking fist clenched.
Like, for me, this is what I said in a couple of my videos. I just want more in the game. I just want more content.
God,
I want more reasons to play the game.
Why I like got rid of like 90% of my internet friends, because I was just like, touch grass, so fucking annoying. Like,
subscribe
they don't
for
have
more
real
grass.
problems.